clothes lighten up a little bit as we grow together.
Hello, it's your girl. Meet me in the middle, yes. Today we're unwinding from the middle with Bobby Brown and his wife, Alicia. Yes, honey, the lovebirds have a lot to say. So come on and follow me, and I'll meet you there.
Please welcome Bobby's wife and manager, Alicia Etheridge Brown, to the Tam Fam. Have a seat. Thank you. You look gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. So you're the mastermind behind this documentary?
I had a little something to do with it.
You had a little something to do. I mean, this is vault opening from the crush on Janet Jackson to the fling with Madonna.
Yes.
What else? Don't put.
We kept a lot of people out of it.
Bobby is over there shaking his head.
There's a lot of people out of it.
A lot of people out of it. But you opened the vault on life here.
Yeah.
Did you say to him ever, Bobby, that's too much or not enough? Because you're a producer.
Oh, yes.
And you know what we, the fans, really want to hear from you.
Right. No, never too much.
Yeah.
You know, whatever he was willing to give, we were going to take it, and then we were going to decide later what should stick and what shouldn't. But I'll tell you, Bobby is the best, you know, when it comes to sitting down and being authentic.
Yeah.
So that was what we really wanted.
I love that you said authentic, because your love story started in a way that I think people thought they knew, but they did not know.
Right.
I mean, when I saw him talk about sleeping in his car in your driveway, first of all, I was like, why wouldn't Alicia let him in? Was there no air mattress you could let the man sleep on? Why was he stuck in the car? Because you had some lines in the sand.
Yeah, absolutely. As, you know, it worked, right? So at this time in his life, yeah, he had a place to stay, but he often didn't want to stay there. So I just had to draw the lines with our parameters, you know. We were starting to work together, which was really nice, and I wanted him to take that profession and that relationship serious and what that meant. I had communicated on if we were going to be pursuing his career together, there were rules.
Yeah.
And
what was the first rule?
you are going to be early. You will not ever be late.
I'm used to being late to things,
So you had been used to being late. When she told you, you will never be late, there are rules. You're the bad boy. And now you've got somebody in your life who's setting rules. What and how did you process that?
slowly.
Slowly.
Very slowly.
You slowly process. Did you want to run?
No, not run, but I wanted to grow, you know, and I knew taking chances and following someone's instructions would help me grow. And it did.
And it did.
It worked.
Yeah, and I think I did it gently, you know, I mean.
I know you know. I think you did it directly.
I did it directly for sure, so that he knew I was about business. And he also, you know, saw that when I was working with other artists. I mean, he was seeing how we worked and how that dynamic was. And he noticed that that was what was missing for him.
So you saw how you could help him professionally. Mm-hmm. But then came the personal and the burden of living under the cloud of one name.
Right.
Whitney.
Yes.
We'll talk about that after the break.
But I didn't write my vows. I'm winging it.
It should come from the heart anyway. Whatever you do, make sure it comes from the heart. You hear me?
I know.
You'll be all right.
All right.
You promised me.
Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
I do. Robert Brown. Yeah, my baby.
No, first.
Yeah, really.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I got this. I got this.
We are back with Bobby Brown and his wife, Alicia Brown, talking about a major step their family took going completely public. That was a clip from the new A&E reality series, Bobby Brown. Every little step. That was a big step. LaPrincia, your daughter,
Yes.
walking down the aisle. You know, when you were walking down, I know you were thinking about her, but looking back at the two of you, 10 years.
Yes.
Did you think it was going to last that long? I know you wanted it to, but did you think you were going to be able to follow those rules?
Well, the rules lighten up a little bit as we grow together. It gets easier.
Get it easier. Alicia, I don't know if it's getting easier for you to be your own person in that, because you're a successful executive producer. You manage Bobby, his cook line with the sauces. You manage the Bobby Brown empire. But part of that empire always will include the name, the great Whitney Houston. How did you find your peace with knowing she's forever a part of y'all's story?
Well, I find my peace because it was based on love. They had a love story that, you know, was amazing. I don't focus on the negative of any of it. I know she was a beautiful human. I know this from her children. I know this from Bobby. And, you know, it's respect. I don't compare myself to anyone, you know. I know my value.
And I think that the audience and people at home hearing you say that, it feels so good, right? Because it's so easy for people to pull you into tabloid gossip and say, okay, it's this one or that one. Even when Bobby looks back at the relationship in the documentary where he says, we might not have been divorced. We might have stayed together, which would have meant you wouldn't be together.
Right.
That's just a part of the story.
Right. Yeah, I didn't take it that way. I took it as if he feels that if they were together, he wouldn't parallel, maybe they would have made it through that battle together, right?
Yeah.
And we know God has the plan, and he made it, and unfortunately, she did not.
Yeah.
So I think, and I know this to be true, Bobby is, you know, a loving person. I don't ever feel compared in any way. I feel valued. I feel supported. And I give her love.
You give her love.
Absolutely.
Bobby, your oldest, Landon, 35 years old, got married.
Got married, yes.
Did you
Just
give
the other day?
The other day, Bodie and Hendrix, your daughters, in the wedding, did you give him advice?
There's not much to tell him. He's such a grown man and a well-rounded man that,
Very
you know,
proud.
I didn't have to tell him much, you know.
Does it feel good when the kids are like, that's my dad, Bobby Brown?
Yes, that feels really good.
All of them.
All of them, all of
very
them. I
proud.
know. I went to see New Edition at Madison Square Garden. There was a moment I see this little kid, and this kid is rocking out, and I can't see from the back. At first, I said, "Who brought that kid to the New Edition concert?" And then the baby turns around. I'm like, "Well, that's Bobby Brown's twin right there." And it was one of the kids. And I know that you're not surprised easily, but I hope this little message from Cassius, Bodie, and Hendrix, they taped it special for you today. Take a look at it, Dad.
We love you. We miss you. We're so proud of you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye.
They can't wait to see you tomorrow. Alicia coordinated that like a New Edition dance routine. You have entertainers in your house.
Yes, yes.
What is the Bobby Brown legacy now?
Happiness, positivity, you know, just staying on a positive note throughout life. Looking forward to watching what we do next, watching what the kids do next, especially them, because they, as you see, they surprise me with everything.
Well,
yeah, just a positive life.
a positive life. Well, we just adore you. We root for you, and we cannot wait to see the next chapter you create together.
Yes, you gotta love bad boy Bobby Brown. Yes, didn't he give a good interview? Yes, he and his wife gave a great interview. So if you will, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Did I say hit that notification bell? Beat that notification bell and make those wonderful comments. Until next time, thanks for watching.